The name's Osmosis Jones, baby. I remember watching Osmosis Jones as a kid in probably the 4th or 5th grade. I don't remember, but it was the age where I was studying biology and I knew the basics of how our body works, the different organs, cells, and everything that happens inside our red mushy body. It's funny to know now that cells might have their own intelligence that allows them to carry out functions in our body independently. If you'd like to know more about that, I've linked a super interesting video by the well called, Can Cells Think?, which you should check out for sure. Also, Dr. Mike has a great reaction video to this whole movie, so go check that out as well. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Geek Shack, where we talk everything that interests us geeks. Also, please don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate you looking out for the little guy like in this massive YouTube space. So you know, when you watch a movie you watched as a kid and while watching that movie you're automatically in the place where you first watched that movie? Know what I mean? I hope I'm not the only one, but that happens to me whenever I revisit these old classics. While I was watching Osmosis Jones, I forgot that Chris Rock voiced Osmosis Jones. Such a great voice for Osmosis, by the way. He just has this charm about him that carries out throughout the movie. Osmosis has this slick nature that's animated so well, and Chris Rock's voice just adds on to that. Also, I had no clue this was a Warner Brothers animated movie. Like, what the heck? Where have you been, Warner Brothers Animation? Thank you for the Lego movie, I guess, but I'd love to see more animated movies like this. I don't know why, but there's something about the way they move and talk and express themselves. This kind of animation totally needs to come back because it really stands out. I mean, when you compare it with the current DC animated stuff at Warner Brothers Animation, it's really bland and boring. I don't know why this is. If you know why, please let me know in the comments below. It was so nice to see actor Bill Murray in this movie. They really made him do some disgusting stuff in this movie. Makes me think about conversations happening on set while filming those scenes. I bet it was really fun to be there. I hope Bill Murray had fun too. That's another part of this movie that I wanted to highlight. We've seen the animated and live-action world collide with so many Warner Brothers movies. What up, Space Jam fam? But with this movie you could say they've kept those worlds separate until the end when those worlds collide, and it does that really well. I really appreciate all the hard work that happened behind the scenes for the ending sequence in the movie. It was super cool to have those two worlds interact with each other. The villain in this movie is probably the most selfish person I've ever seen in a kids movie. I'm talking about the mayor. This mayor fellow was just the most selfish politician for sure. And I think that's what makes him such an interesting character as well. The real villain, kids, was the mayor all along. No, but seriously, this guy took the chance of him winning his campaign by risking the death of basically their whole world. Like, can you imagine how deeply selfish you gotta be to be able to pull off such a selfish act? The writers did a really good job with this character. It was so satisfying to see him cleaning poop. Also, what happens to the cells when they exit the body? Like, is there a whole new world out there? With other crazy types of cells and cell cities? I'd love to see that. Anywho, I hope this makes you want to rewatch Osmosis Jones, because I think it's a ton of fun for the family and for the kid inside you. I know this isn't a typical geek topic to talk about, but I just had to. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to subscribe and let me know, what do you think about Osmosis Jones? Would you guys like to see Osmosis Jones too? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, be kind, and I'll see you on the flip-pity flop.